off work, about to go back to work. That's how it is. I got a shoot with a guy named Eric Jones. He's the owner and CEO of LFLS Shoes. That stands for Like Father, Like Son. He started the business in 2015. I think he's been selling shoes for just over a year now. He actually has a pretty interesting story, so I tried to see if he'll tell us his story on my camera. I've heard the story and I want to share it with you guys. He does men's and women's shoes. Has a pretty unique design. It's actually pretty cool. It stands out. It's the type of shoe that you wouldn't normally see. The shoes are dope. I might even buy a pair because they are just that fly. I'd let you see some. So we're gonna see if he can give us some insights on that and how to grow a business and stuff like that. Take a ride with me. Traffic on a Saturday. What's up? It's Daylon Johnson here for the first time ever in life with my man Eric Jones, aka Dr. Dapper, aka CEO of LFLS Shoes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Tell the people about yourself. I know plenty. I say plenty. I know enough, but
Yeah.
Tell my people about what it is you do and where you come from.
So like you said, my name is Eric Jones, or Dr. Dapper, founder and CEO of LFLS Shoes. Originally from Helena, Arkansas. That's where I grew up. Underrepresented area. Grew up with rats, roaches, holes in the walls, and stuff like that. Then went to college at the University of Arkansas in Fayetteville, where I graduated with my degree in fashion, apparel merchandising, and product development. And I immediately went into full-time entrepreneurship after I graduated college in 2016. So that was a whole different thing within itself. But and then a big part of my story that I share with people is me losing my grandma in 2010, my dad in 2013, my mom in 2016 before I graduated. So been through a lot of different obstacles, but I'm here today to inspire and motivate people and keep pushing through these like other obstacles that are set in my place, to like reach success. And then of course there'll be more obstacles, but that's me though.
All right. So explain let's talk about LFLS. Explain to us what that is and what it means.
So LFLS, I dropped it to that because it was like father, like son at first. And I got that name because I wanted to have the same shoes for the father and the son. And then women were like, "Oh, can we have some shoes? Can we have some shoes?" I was like, "Oh shit! Well, I gotta make shoes for women too." And then I didn't want it to be like a masculine thing, to where it's like father, like son, and people immediately think about a father and a son or a man. So I just dropped it to LFLS, and it won't mean anything to the public, but the people that know what it means, they'll just know, So introduce women's shoes, and now I want to have the same shoes for the mother and the daughter, father and the son, and then other things along the line.
And the shoes are dope.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I said it before on this video. You haven't seen that part, but the shoes, hella dope. Shoes are dope. The women's shoes just as dope, just as fly. So I guess you've been selling women's shoes about a year now?
I started selling women's shoes about a year, I guess. Yeah, about a year.
Okay.
I introduced women's shoes about a year ago,
Okay, and the Dr. Dapper moniker. Where does that name come from?
So Dr. Dapper, that started in college. When I came to college, I dressed different from most people. I come from a church background, so I really never wore tennis shoes and jeans and stuff like that.
Right.
And then a lot of people started to like, I don't know, they were vibing with my style. They're like, "Oh man, I want to dress like you. Can you show me how to dress like you, or help me get my wardrobe straight, or whatever like that?" And anytime I think about somebody having something wrong with them, they go to a doctor. Like if your health, they go to a doctor to get that fixed. And now I feel like, I'm a stylist, and people come to me to like have me fix their wardrobe. So I'm like, oh shit, if they got a problem, I'm gonna fix this. So I'm a doctor in that sense, Dr. Dapper.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
And it's dope to see a black businessman, especially at your age. How old are you?
I'm 23.
23.
Yeah, 23.
It's dope to see a black man at 23 doing the things you're doing. Because I've seen you moving from, you started in Arkansas, you come to Dallas plenty.
A lot. I come to Dallas all the time.
And you about to make a move.
Yeah, I'm about to make a big move. Another leap of faith. A huge move, yeah. So California, it's going to be the next move.
Yeah, and that's pretty big. And I'm sure you know how big it is, but if you don't know how big it is, that's huge, dog. At 23, I mean, me at 31, I'm impressed by you. You know, I'm just now getting into my groove of what I want to do for me. You know, having employers is fine. I got a great job, don't get me wrong, but I don't think a great job compares to a great career working for myself.
Yeah, because you get to build that generational wealth. You get to build your own empire, and the amount of work that you put in, the 24 hours of work you put in for like another person's, you know, like business or building an empire, you can put that same amount of time into your own, you know, so it kind of takes away from you being able to build on something that you can pass down to your daughters, you know, that like you want to in the future. 2 daughters, 2
beautiful little girls.
I don't have kids right now, but
yeah, he living that life.
I'm not living that life. I'm struggling in my own ways. It ain't the
everybody got a struggle. Everybody got their different struggle. So not to take away from that at all. You know.
For sure.
So that being said, you've been a black man at the age of 23. What type of struggles?
I've experienced a lot.
Yeah. So what? I don't like to call them struggles because it's cliche and it's like a overused word in my opinion. What have you had to deal with that maybe either your white counterpart or your older counterpart hasn't had to deal with or wouldn't have to deal with if they were?
Yeah, so opposite race. I feel like within the black community, we don't support each other enough. So I mean, I've experienced not receiving the kind of support that I would expect, you know, or hope to receive from my people getting behind me and pushing my business. Funding is a huge issue because I can't just walk to a bank at 23 with nothing to put to back a loan or anything like that, you know, and you know, me being black too. On top of that, you know, you can get a house loan or a loan to go to school, but you know, anything that you can get a loan for to invest and build some like assets, you know, it's really hard to get that. So that's been a hard thing to get over. Then the losses I've experienced in my life, you know, the deaths, and outside of that, you know, just trying to build a brand without the amount of capital that's needed to actually build a business. So from a marketing standpoint, pop-up shops, fashion shows, I can't do a lot of that stuff. So I've had to think outside of the box on how to like grow my business, whether it's socially or like in person or just sales or whatever, you know. So it's and there are more obstacles too, but those are kind of like the ones that I always come back to like over and over again.
So you said something about the marketing. From the marketing standpoint, it's a little difficult. Talk about how you actually market yourself. I know obviously you have a social media presence. How many?
On the business, 59,000. On my personal, like 27.9.
So that's a pretty good. That's a pretty big following. I got 900, and we flirting the line. Yeah, because a lot of, you know, you get so and so follows you, and you look at who it is, it's hair. They selling hair again. So I got a lot of those. So I probably got 500 followers. Yeah,
but, you're funny.
So from the growth aspect, is social media your biggest? Have you seen the most growth from social media, or are there other avenues that you utilize that you see a lot of growth from, or is it mainly just the social media?
So yeah, I use social media a lot, and that's kind of where. If it wasn't for social media, I wouldn't be here today, you know, because I don't have the money to do other things and invest in email marketing or ads on social media. So my stuff, my branding has come from me sharing my story, and attaching that to my business, and you know, being relatable to people, and starting like a movement, putting a purpose behind my business. So I kind of always tell people, passion, purpose, product. You know, I have a passion. I'm passionate about helping people, giving back, speaking. I wasn't real passionate about speaking, but I've got more into that, like motivating people and inspiring people. But I was passionate about fashion, the way I looked, the way I carried myself, and then I put a purpose behind it. So the purpose came to supporting black-owned businesses, you know, uplifting the black community, you know, supporting the black man and the black woman in the community, shifting the narrative, you know, reaching back, actually helping people up the ladder of success, having a different image for the black man in the community. And then I created a product around it, and that product was the shoes. And that, with the shoes being dress shoes and not sneakers, you know, not something in streetwear, it's different for the black man or you know, a black person in general, our culture to be doing. So that really added another, like the cherry on top, I guess. You know, so yeah, the passion, purpose, product is kind of how I brand and market and tell people to do their stuff.
So it sounds like in the grand scheme of everything that you have going on, like the product is like the talking point.
It's like
It's
it,
like the
it allows
conversation
me to
starter.
build that platform. Yeah,
Yeah.
it allows me to build that platform to where I can, offer to other people, or
Yeah.
have the attention of certain people, and get to a certain point where I can offer scholarships and this and that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the shoes have allowed me to build a solid foundation.
Yeah, and that's dope. Just because when you think about starting a business, or somebody like who doesn't really have that type of the mind you have, it's like you think about starting a business, you say, I can do this and do that and do that and make a whole lot of money.
It ain't even about the money.
Right. So it's just refreshing to hear you say that. And it's a few people out there like that, but they're few and far between. The more and more people I talk to, it's capital.
Yeah, and it can't be like that.
Yeah,
it can't be like that.
Yeah, and I really do appreciate that, and I respect that a lot. As far as anything I have for you, that's it, man. I just want to know a little bit more about your story and why you do what you do. Give the people your contact information.
Yeah. So my personal Instagram is the Dr. Dapper, and Dr. spelled out and then Dapper, and then the company Instagram is LFLS Shoes. Company Facebook LFLS Shoes, and the website is www.lflsshoes.com. So that's where you can find me if you need any mentorship, advice, consultations, or if you want support, find out more about the brand. You can Google it. You can look on Instagram as well. But yeah, I appreciate it, man. It's been
I
dope.
appreciate you,
No
man.
doubt.
It's an impressive gentleman right here.
No doubt.
I'm honored.
Whoa. My dude, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Dog.
that.